We're going live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another exciting episode of Dying Breed Collectors. Here is your host, Johnny Boy. Sorry, it's kind of hard when you're your own announcer slash host slash co-host, so I gotta do all the parts. Anyways, hi. Welcome to Dying Breed Collectors. My name is Johnny Boy. So I'm here tonight with a haul video from the beginning of March all the way through the first week of April. This is, without a doubt, the biggest haul that I've ever gotten in that short of a span of time. I actually really wanted to shoot this video last week, but a few of my packages were stuck in transit. You know, with everything going on in the world, I wasn't upset about it. I was just like, hey, I gotta wait a few extra days for some books. So I decided to push off the video until today. Not everything arrived still, but I don't want to wait any longer because if I do, it'll be the end of April by the time I'm making my March video. So, like I said, pretty big haul. Most of it is graphic novels. There's a little bit of DVDs in there, or there are a little bit of DVDs in there. Here at Dying Breed Collectors, we don't discriminate between nerd cultures. You know, I'm going to be doing books, I'm going to be doing anime DVDs, I'll be doing anything that falls into the category of nerdism. So that's the plan. I'm going to switch the camera around right now so I'm behind it, so you're just looking at the books and the DVDs. I'll tell you what I got, and we'll see what happens along the way. Thank you. So, let's just give a little panoramic view of the haul. Well, that's my collection, but here, the haul's on the floor. So, yeah, starting right there, got some anime DVDs, lot of Epic collections. You're going to see a ton of those. Got some oversized hardcovers, a little bit of manga, more Epics, some Batman, more Epics, oversized hardcovers. Yeah, so everything here on the floor I've gotten within the last 30 to 40 days. And actually, this little section of books back here is also pretty new. So, let's start over here on the right. Let's go from right to left as if we were reading a manga like Berserk. Blah, look at that. How convenient. So, starting here on top with The Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, I went pretty ham on the Epic collections. You know, I sold a few of my books out of my collection towards the end of February, which gave me a lot of income to invest back into the collection. And you know, I'm missing 2 and 3 for The Amazing Spider-Man right now, so I thought I'm just going to get the Epic collections, and then I was like, well, I can't get some of the Epics, not all of them, so I went pretty crazy and ordered everything that they had on in-stock trades, including Venom, which I made a video for because that turned out to be a new printing, and that's what's up with that. So yeah, I got every Epic collection of Amazing Spider-Man except for number 7, Goblin's Last Stand, because that's still out of print. I do not have Assassin Nation, number 19, that goes between Venom and Cosmic Adventures. That one is still in the mail. And then Maximum Carnage, also still in the mail. So, got those coming. The only one I can't get is Goblin's Last Stand. I saw one on eBay for like $80, but I'm not interested in overpaying for an Epic. Anything that I don't have, I'm going to assume will get reprinted at some point. So that's my plan with that. And moving on. So one of the things I did, one of the things I sold towards the beginning of the month was I had all of the New Avengers in complete collections, but I was liking it so much that I decided I'd rather have it in a more stable format, the oversized hardcover, even if they're a little hard to find. So sold off the complete collections. Started tracking down the oversized hardcovers. Wow, easy for me to say. So there's 7 total to cover the New Avengers. You can see I have 1, 2, 3, and 7 right here. I have 5 and 6 in the mail. 4 I have yet to track down, but still 6 out of 7 in that short of a span. Pretty good on my part to track them down. 7 is still sealed. Number 2 is still sealed. And we'll see what happens with 5 and 6 when they get here. And also, if you're collecting this series in oversized hardcover, you need to get Avengers Disassembled, which takes place before New Avengers number 1. Dark Avengers, which takes place after, man, it might be volume 4 or 5. I'm not quite sure where that fits in. And then I'm eventually going to need to track down Mighty Avengers Volume 1 and Secret Invasion Omnibus and the Siege oversized hardcover. And I think once I get all that, that should be everything Bendis New Avengers. If I'm missing something, correct me in the comments. Should be Avengers Disassembled, New Avengers 1 through 7, Dark Avengers, Mighty Avengers, Secret Invasion. Oh, and then my microphone just dropped in case you heard a big, like, poof. I don't know if it did that or not, but I'm assuming it did. I also picked up these hardcovers. They're not oversized, but these issues were collected in the complete collections. But, again, I wanted to get the hardcover version, not available in oversized. I found somebody on eBay who sold me all, 10 of these? Yeah, dude, he sold me all 10 of these for $24. How could I pass that up? It is missing volumes 4 for each series, which are contained in this AVX companion that's in the box right here. But I'm still going to pick up the volume 4s because right down there on the spines, they have the numbers and it's missing 4, and that hurts my OCD, so I'll be picking those up when I see them. All right, so pretty good start. Amazing Spider-Man, New Avengers, Dark Avengers, boom. Moving on, some of the other Epic collections that I'm interested in getting: Power Man, Iron Fist, Doctor Strange, Daredevil. So I made a priority to track down the ones that I knew were out of print are going to be harder to find first. So Daredevil, Heart of Darkness, definitely out of print. Doctor Strange, out of print. Iron Fist, not out of print, but this is the first printing. Second printing was one of those crappy quad books that falls apart, so really happy I got that first print. Iron Man 1 through 3. No, not 1 through 3, but that's 3 volumes. So Enemy Within is volume 9. That one is unavailable on in-stock trades, but I got it pretty cheap on eBay. Doom, oh, I'm lucky with that. I saw somewhere that it was on low stock, so I ordered a copy. I'm not even kidding. The next day, I ordered a copy of it. Next day, I look on in-stock trades, it's gone. So lucky me, I got one of the last issues or copies of it. War Games, I think that one was unavailable on in-stock trades for a while, but then they must have found a box of it somewhere, so pick that up. Power Man, number 2. Just because I like Power Man, didn't get number 3 yet. Number 1's out of print, so I'll pick that up once it comes back into print, since it's a number 1, and they're going to keep those evergreen. So, I don't have a lot of these compared to the Spider-Man of each series, although Iron Fist is complete. It's just that one volume. But I figure if I'm going to start with the harder to get ones, I'll be ahead of the game. So, moving on to Batman. So, these books are freaking awesome. I had them at one point. Let's see, what did I have? At one point, I had Caped Crusader number 1, Dark Knight Detective 1 and 2, and Nightfall. Yeah, these 3 Nightfall books. So I used to have those, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe they'll release an omnibus one day. I'm going to sell these in anticipation of that, and sold them. And that was like, a year and a half ago or whatever, and I was like, they're probably not going to do that, and even if they do, it's going to be down the road. You're better off just picking up these trade paperbacks right now because they're sweet. For a while there, they unsolicited volume 3 of Caped Crusader. That actually might have been more the reason why I stopped collecting them, because they, DC has a problem with that where they cancel shit after they solicit it. So, yeah, actually, I bet that's more the reason than wanting the omnibus. But either way, I decided they resolicited number 3. Number 4 is solicited. They even have number 5 announced. So, might as well get back into that game. Did that. Caught myself up on the Batman. And moving on. Captain America. So, big fan of Captain America. Wanted to get most of his books right off the bat. The only ones that were difficult to get... Oh, Bloodstone Hunt. Oh my god, that one was... I'm so lucky how I found that. I'm not even going to tell you guys how I did it, because then you'll steal my secret. But I was able to track that down for undercover price, which is pretty amazing considering it's out of print. So I'm very lucky for that. Um, Dawn's Early Light, I got that a week or two before everything went on shutdown here in Chicago. I got that at an LCS. I was lucky they still had it because that's out of print. Hero or Hoax. Same thing, actually. I got that at a different LCS the week before stuff went on lockdown, and then the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other 5 books I just ordered in the last month. But yeah, Captain America, big fan. I figure I'll just knock most of his books out. I think I'm missing 2 volumes here. Bucky Reborn. Blood and Glory, which just came out, but I have that in the mail right now, so that'll be here soon. And then, what else is missing? Streets of Poison, that I have ordered. And Man Without a Country I've ordered. So yeah, the only thing I don't have in the mail right now is Volume 2, Coming of the Falcon. Pretty good start. Punisher. Woo! Love that guy too. Yeah, Punisher. There's only these 4 volumes out. Volume 1 is out of print. So I had to get that out of the group. Somebody sold it to me for just about cover price, so that's pretty legit. Got the other 3 ordered in stock trades, Amazon, blah, blah, blah. Pretty standard. Berserk, Volume 4. Man, I've read Berserk via online, and it's one of the best mangas ever, if not the best. It's so incredible. I'm looking so forward to reading these in oversized format in person rather than on a screen. It's just that I'm going to burn through them so fast that I'm going to wait till there's probably 5 or 6 volumes out so that I can at least stay occupied for a week. Because, man, when I was reading it online, I legitimately read the first 3 hardcovers worth in 4 days or something. I mean, it's manga, so not a lot of text bubbles, but yeah, I'm just going to go through it too fast because it's too good. So really happy they're pumping these out. They're great books. Love it. And okay, this is probably the prized possession of the lots, the Uncanny X-Force run. So we'll start up here with X-Force by Kyle and Yost. Volume 2 I got at C2E2, which was on February 29th, so I guess technically not my March haul, but, right there on the end of February. Hell, that day doesn't even really exist. It's February 29th, so it can fit wherever it wants. So, Volume 2 I got there, and then, luckily, that same weekend, somebody posted in the group Volume 1, so I got that for undercover price. And then, I was one of the lucky people that got an order in on In-Stock Trades the day Uncanny X-Force came out. I ordered it right when it went live, and luckily the order went through, so feel pretty privileged that I got these 3 books all within a week of each other. They're hard to track down, but I was lucky, so, that's cool. And, so that's it for the books. I'm not saying that lightly, though, because that's a lot of literature. And like I said, the way I paid for this is I sold stuff out of my collection, so in these trying times where a lot of people are working, I don't know if it's cool to be showing off all this stuff I bought, but if it's, well, A, it's my money, and B, it's my collection paying for itself, so that's how you got to do this hobby. That's the smartest way to do it. And, the last little bit of stuff I got some anime, so I'm a big anime fan. One day I'm going to do a room tour, but I do have, that middle shelf there is all anime. The section missing are these DVDs right there. They slide into that spot. But, yeah, I love me some good anime. Let's see what I got. Neon Genesis Evangelion. So this box set contains the entire series. It's pretty pricey, difficult to track down. But I found it on eBay for a good price. Man, that might have been back in February. It was a little bit ago that I got that. But found it at a good price, all things considered. And my motto for myself is, if you see something at a good price, just jump on it, because you don't want to pass and then never see it at that low price again and always think about it and regret it. So if you see something you want and you can afford it, buy it. Next up, we got the My Hero Academia movie. So I started watching that series earlier this month, and fuck do I love it. It's so good. It's so good, and I wasn't planning on getting the movie, and then watched the first 2 seasons, was researching about it on YouTube, or on the internet, not on YouTube, but researching about it, found that it, in fact, takes place between season 2 and 3, and I'm like, shit, I love it so much, I'm going to order that movie off Amazon. Got it, ready to watch it, pretty stoked. And last but certainly, maybe least, I don't know, Naruto. I've never watched Naruto, but I read the description of it and I was like, it sounds like something I might dig. So I found somebody who had all 4 of these volumes. It's actually just the first 2 seasons. They're split into 2 sets each. But yeah, I found somebody on eBay who had these for considerably cheap. It was like $30 for all 4, something like that. So I bought those. I'm going to check it out. And if it's good enough, I'll buy the second half of the series, which would be another 4 volumes. So that is about it. But pretty decent haul for 1 month and a week, whatever it was. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love talking about this stuff. I love buying it, so I definitely love talking about it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, comment below, tell me what you've been buying, what you are planning on buying, and hit the subscribe button. That's the last thing I can tell you. I'm going to be signing off here in a second. Thank you once again for checking out Dying Breed Collectors. My name is Johnny Boy, and I will see you next time. Peace.